Hey, it's nearly 5 in the morning as I'm making this video. I don't know why I'm keeping my voice down. I don't know why I'm keeping my voice down, but I'm losing. I can't talk about what I'm losing. I can't talk about it on camera. I don't know why. But it's very evident that once again I'm going through more hormonal struggles because it's clearly getting close to ovulation time. If I'm feeling like this, once again, I'd like to say that I'm entertaining thoughts that I shouldn't entertain. The truth is, I don't want to die, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't. It doesn't mean I shouldn't. I wasn't even meant to be here. I wasn't even meant to live. At one point, I was supposed to, there was supposed to be an agreement between my mother and spirit, and that agreement wasn't honored, and I came into the world, and it just seems like the only function that I have coming into the world is just to suffer over and over again. And I realize the bitterness and the misery of the people that have been torturing me. They are literally that fucking bitter and that fucking miserable. That they know that me dying would be the best thing for everyone. It would be the best thing for me. It would be the best thing for my enemies. I mean, I said that it'd be the worst thing to happen to my enemies, but I know they feel glad about it. I know they feel glad about me dying. But it would be the best thing to happen to me, because even if I wasn't happy, I'd be free. I'd be free if I died right now. I'd be free. No more. I wouldn't have to worry about wanting revenge on people all the time, or wanting payback for all the trauma that I suffered, knowing that I would never ever get it. I'd never have to go through feeling like that constantly. I'd never have to bear the weight of the justice that I didn't get for everything that happened to me. And yet I don't have the courage to end it. And quite frankly, there's no financial incentive to kill me. And that's why I'm still alive. The reason I'm still here is because I'm too much of a coward to see anything through. And the people that have been doing this to me, they have financial incentives to keep me alive. Everyone is miserable though. Everyone is miserable. Like, why are you putting yourself through this? Just to have a bit more money, like a bit more change in your pocket. And that you're torturing people to the point where they don't want to live anymore, and you're keeping them alive. You're keeping them alive so that you don't have to lose any money. And whilst you're torturing people and refusing to let your torture victims die or end their own lives, the world is getting worse. It's like a rot. Like, you deliberately put a rot in place in terms of torturing targeted individuals. You deliberately put a rot in place, and that and because of you hiring perps around the TI, that rot spreads, and it spreads outwards. If you were to just end it, or you were to just end my life, everyone would be better off, including me. But no, you don't want to do that. I don't want to die, and I don't even know why. I don't even see the sense beyond spirit doesn't want me to go yet. I don't see why I'm being kept alive at this point. I don't understand and I don't get it, and I don't know why I haven't handled it myself. I don't know why I haven't done it. It's just been all these half-assed attempts and bleating to people who ultimately betrayed me to my death a long time ago anyway. So like, what am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? I mean, I have my readings and stuff. And you know what the odd thing is? Before I got to this level, before I got to this place emotionally, right? I cared so much about my readings. I cared so much about, my singing and stuff like that. But now all the clutter is cleared and everything's cleared away. I realized that was not what I cared about. What I care about is the one thing that I can't get: peace. And if I'm honest with you, I don't even think I'll get peace in my death. I think people will still have me in their fucking mouth, still obsess over me, still try to find ways to disrespect me and like throw dirt on my neck. I don't even know if it will change if I die. That's how miserable these fucking people are. Can't even let me die in peace. Like, want to badger me into doing something destructive or self-destructive, and then when it happens, it's like they want to have their cake and eat it. It's either you want me alive or you want to be happy. And it's very, very evident to me that a lot of my enemies just do not want to be happy. They want to be miserable and they want everybody else to stew in misery with them. And you know what the worst part is? I know there are people who have deliberately caused me pain that are going to be wringing their hands, doing that little puppy dog face, talking about how sorry they feel for me when they're part of the reason why I'm making this video right now. They're going to bring them meaningless fucking pity to the equation. And it is fucking meaningless. It's fucking meaningless. It's so meaningless. It's disgusting. It's meaningless. The only thing worse than them hating me relentlessly is them actually having any type of sympathy for me. Like knowing that they're completely wasting their emotions and they're wasting my fucking time in the process. I don't want pity. I never wanted pity. I never wanted attention. I never wanted any of these things. I just wanted people to stop fucking terrorizing me. And that is all I ever wanted all my life. You just leave my body alone, leave my mind alone, leave my emotions alone, leave my fucking pussy alone. Leave my developing body alone. Leave me alone. Let me breathe. Let me fucking breathe, or at least let me die. One of the two. Why, like, and the thing is, I just genuinely don't get it. I don't get how people can be addicted to their own misery this much. And I have to include myself in the equation because I'm still here talking. I don't even want to die. I don't even want to die. That's the fucked up thing about this. I don't even want to die, even knowing that it would probably bring me peace. I still don't want to do it. I still don't want to end my life. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense. And especially given how this world is turning out, especially given everything that's happening at the moment and how bad it's about to get. Apparently the existence of, there's the existence of aliens now. I mean, they were always here. That this planet isn't even ours. Like, we've got aliens coming out, and then we've got World War III coming about. People are increasingly broke. The cost of living is going up, and all that. Like, what is the point in me living to see the fuck ups that my torturers and other TI's torturers have basically caused? Why am I sticking around to live through these mistakes and these absolute fuck ups with them? They're the one who caused it. Why am I living through it with them? From a logical perspective, let's throw all emotion out of it for a second, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die. As much as I hate being humiliated over and over, and as much as I hate, as much as I hate being humiliated over and over, and as much as I have a hard time separating my emotions from certain things, as much as I have a hard time with all of that, let's just throw emotion off the table for 1 second. Where is the logic in keeping me alive if people want to destroy me this much? And it's not making them happy. Every single time they do it, it's just another hit with diminishing returns. Is like crack cocaine. Every single time people are cruel to me, they get diminishing returns from it, and yet they keep doing it because they're addicted to seeing me suffer. But they're miserable. They're more and more miserable each time. It's taking a little bit away from them each time. Just fucking end it. Just fucking end it. If I'm not gonna do it, you do it. Just end it. Just be happy. Just be free. But no, you'd rather be miserable. And you'd rather do all this skullduggery shit. You'd rather be fucking miserable, and you'd rather live in your own personal hell rather than kill me. Well, that's on you, innit? That's on you. It's not on me. And you know what really makes me laugh? There are certain perps that I've seen around here with that stupid look on their faces. like thinking that they're really in control because they think I don't know that they're perps. And they think it makes me laugh so much that they think they're happy and they're not. They're objectively miserable, and I can tell from the smile on their faces how miserable they truly are on the inside. It's fucking hilarious to watch. It's hilarious to watch. They're truly fucking miserable. And I mean truly miserable in a way these people aren't even miserable. There are perps that I've seen around here that they're miserable in a way that they don't even know how fucking empty and miserable they actually are. And it's fucking hilarious. And they are just addicted to their own misery. And they just want to make everybody else miserable with them. So they hang on to their addiction to cruelty. They hang on to their addiction to feeling big. And again, the returns are diminishing. They're not getting anything out of it. Even the money isn't worth it. So and the thing is, mental health are going to swoop in after this video. I don't really care anyway. They can swoop in. They can do what they want. And my first question to mental health, if they do show up, is, that my so-called beliefs in government conspiracies, they haven't changed in, from the medical records, because it's been documented for about a decade plus change. I've been saying the same thing. It's on my medical records. So if you know that my opinions are not going to change, and you know that people are harassing me and nothing is being done, and you know the effects of the psychological torture, the effects that can have on a person, and you know that the side effects of the medication can also assist in suicidal ideations, then why are you keeping me alive? If you know the medications can lead to suicidal ideations in a lot of people, if you know the psychiatric medications lead to suicidal ideations, if you know that constant harassment leads to suicidal ideation, if you know that, having your reality invalidated in spite of actual evidence is going to lead to some sort of suicidal ideation, and you fear that suicidal ideation might turn into harm against others, then why are you keeping me alive? Please explain the logic. I mean, sure, do not resuscitate is not legal unless I'm completely incapacitated. But why are you keeping me alive? What is the actual point? Like, look past the medical crap for just a second. If you're going to torture me this badly, or you're going to allow me to be tortured this badly, why are you keeping me alive? What for? What for? To save face? So you'd rather be miserable and save face than have some peace in your life and do the right thing? What is the point in this? This is why it doesn't really bother me about mental health, because I already know that mental health don't have logic in their behavior or in their laws or in anything that they do. Mental health, psychiatry is founded on fucking fairy tales and nothing more. It is not founded on logic. I've been saying that with the deliberate misdiagnoses of targeted individuals. Psychiatry is based on nothing more but hearsay. It is not based on logic. It is not based on reason. It's definitely ain't based on no fucking science. And I used to be wary of people who would say psychiatry isn't scientific. I used to be wary of that, right? But now I'm starting to understand, because again, emotionally, I don't want to die. I just want peace, but I know I'll never get that. So death to me is the next best thing, because I'm being tortured every day and I'm having things eroded from me every day. Like, the things that people used to abuse me for were the only things that gave me value in the eyes of the people around me. And human beings are social creatures. And there are certain things being taken away from me right now that erode that value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, from a logical perspective, why am I still here? If you don't value your citizens, why keep them alive? Just liquidize and cash the checks already. Because you were gonna do that anyway. Just get on with it. I don't understand why you're dragging it out. And the people around me have already proved they don't care about me. They betrayed me to my fucking death long ago. And the thing is, in sectioning me and in trying to have me on medications, or in trying to have me live somewhere else, or constantly displacing me, you're just killing me anyway. Just get on with it. Just get on with it. Again, I'm speaking purely from logic here. I'm not speaking from wanting to die or wanting to pass on. I don't. But I'm just saying, it just doesn't make any logical sense for me to still be here going through the same shit for almost 4 decades. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. It makes no logical sense. It makes logical sense after being tortured to want to kill, or to want to be killed, or to want to die. What doesn't make any logical sense is for you to torture somebody and then you keeping them alive. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that unless you were addicted to your own misery? I've said the same thing about 1,000 times, but you get the picture. Nobody cares about me. Not really. The only people who care about me are the people that have never met me. Because the people who have never met me, they're the only ones who haven't betrayed me to my fucking death. They're the only ones who haven't betrayed me. They're the only ones who haven't let my likability or what have you dictate whether or not I deserve to live in peace. Everyone else has. And I can't get revenge on them. Or if, because I know as soon as I see them again, I'm just going to be in the same place that I was psychologically than when they left me. So I can't hurt them in the way that I want to. What is the point, please? And don't nobody say to me it's just to make you strong, or the lesson is to just forgive and move on. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't mind if people want me dead. I don't mind if people want me dead. Like, at least I'd have some brief semblance of fucking peace. I don't mind that. But you don't get to have your cake and eat it. At a certain point, you're going to have to make a decision. At a certain point, you're going to have to make a decision. Do you want to be miserable, or do you want me to just not be here permanently? Make a decision and stick to it, because I'm bored of this. In the meantime, I have a feeling that the reason why I'm not taking my own life is because spirit deems it not to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on with the rest of my life. And I'm going to do my readings. And I'm going to bear whatever humiliation I have to bear. And you people can make up your mind as to whether or not you want to be happy. Now I'm talking to the perps now. You can make up your mind as to whether or not you want to be happy. If you want to just continue this path of misery, or if you want me to die. Because that's the only way you're going to be free. It's the only way I'm going to be free of you. Make a choice and stick to it. I'm sick of this bullshit. But anyway, I gotta go. I want to thank my fellow TIs for watching. And yeah, I just needed to get that off my chest. I'm not going to repeat myself. Whatever people take away from the video is whatever they take away from the video. I'm going to live by my integrity no matter what. Whatever other people want to do is whatever they want to do. Peace.